What's going on, my Fly Happy family, man? It's your boy Izzy, and today we're going to be talking about this WNBA stuff that's been going on for the past 2 weeks. WNBA keeping Caitlin Clark off of the USA team is a huge mistake. Now, honestly, just to get my quick side that I'm on, I believe Angel Reese should go too. I think they should send both of them on. You know, I know I'm going to get the heat for saying, oh, 2 rookies should be on there. You're ignoring the talent. It's girls that's playing way better than them. But where has that gotten you all? I love the WNBA. I've been watching it since Lisa Leslie. Honestly, I think the WNBA need to do the rules like the NBA does. 1 year you can come straight to the WNBA. Cause Juju, I think she'll be balling right now. Hey, I said it, bro. I think she'll be balling right now. Gilbert Arenas, man, he said something that made so much sense to me. He was like, bro, the older people has to move out of the way so the league can develop, so the league can change, so it can be more entertaining to the younger generation. LeBron James, bringing all the new little people up in there. Kobe, you feel me? They was 18 when they entered the league. If y'all see that the NBA is successful, how they got to where they at now, I think y'all should kind of mirror what they did. Yeah, it might be players that's better than them, but I think something this monumental, you have to keep that in front of the people so they can eat it up and y'all can make them numbers. That's what I'm talking about, man. But look, I ain't trying to get too deep into it because I want us to actually get into the video, see what some of these lovely people on First Take was saying. I saw a little bit of it, but I didn't get to see all of it. So this is the part that I didn't get to see, so let's get into that together, man.
All right, welcome back into First Take. We're going to pick up our conversation about Caitlin Clark being snubbed from the Olympic roster. And Chanae, I want to allow you to respond first.
What's up with the quote-unquotes right there? Come on, Molly. You're not even a hooper, shawty. You can't even be doing all that, man. You can't even be doing that now. Come on now.
Oh, what is the premise?
So basically, just basically picking up where we left off, essentially to Stephen A's sentiment about the marketing, and then basically you and Andrea saying the integrity of the game, and that's where the decision making comes from USA Basketball.
Shannon, and what Shannon had asked you as well.
Yeah.
Janae,
look,
can I say this? Can I go?
Who is a fan? Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I want to say this, and then I'm going to be done.
Man,
I'm going to let you and Andrea take it over from here. Every woman that's on this team, the 12 women that were selected, are very, very deserving. To make a long story short, and I'm sorry that I went long and I was very, very passionate, I believe that the U.S. women's basketball team missed a golden opportunity to bring their most marketable player and have her on the biggest stage for the world to see. That is my only point. I'm sorry that I was passionate and I brought a lot of other topics into this to make my point. I believe the biggest woman star basketball player in the world, as far as eyes and far as dollars, would have been a big help to women's basketball. That's it. Y'all take it over from here.
I agree.
Yeah, I think the context, the lens through which you're trying to see is the same, Shannon, because I don't want to get things confused here. I would have loved to see Caitlin Clark on this squad because I am a fan of women's basketball and I know what she does when she shows up, when the lights are on and the eyes of the world are there, because literally that's what the Olympics is. But are we okay with seeing her on the bench? Are we okay with the constant narrative and the questions and the expectations of what do we have to see her do on the court for us to feel satisfied for watching these games? I think.
Why does she feel so strong on the fact that she'll be on the bench? Will she not get any playing time is what she's saying? How many players is it on the USA team? Is it 12? I feel like Caitlin can literally get out there and at least shoot a couple threes. It ain't like she trying to dunk on people or post people up and she's smaller than them. She literally does side steps to shoot a ball. Like, What do you mean she won't be on the court or be on the bench? Huh? Why would she be on the bench? Why do you feel so strongly about that? I don't think she'll be on the bench. I don't think she'll be on the bench. There's no way. Ain't she averaging 20 plus? Nah, I don't agree with that one. I don't agree with that one, Shawty. And I like this lady. What's her name? I can't remember her name. I like her though. I rock with her. But I don't, ain't no way. Ain't no way you finna say that though.
I think a lot of people are not thinking about the idea that, are we setting Caitlin Clark up for success? Because what you want to see probably will not happen. She is on a roster full of players that she has not played with, up against competition who, as Andrea has said, has been playing together for years in a game that is 10 times as physical. I know this personally. I played in Italy. I played in China. My sister played in China. She played in multiple years in Russia. You go overseas, the fouls are different, the referees are different, and overall the competition is very different, and even the ball is different. Does anyone care about setting her up for success?
Hold on now. Hey man, put the Charlie Murphy laugh up real quick. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way, dog. So she's saying the competition is tougher? Is she saying it's better? They better over there? Because if that's the case, why are we winning all the championships? Aren't they like 7-time in a row champions or something like that? 8-time champions? Ain't it something like that? What? So you telling me what she going against right now isn't the best? It's going to get worse over there. They're tougher, stronger, faster, quicker. They the champions over there? How are we the champions, but they better or they tougher? That don't make sense right there, Shawty. Setting her up for success? I mean, with a coach, dang, what's that lady name, bro? I forget her name. Don Stanley. With a coach like her, she gonna set that girl up for success. She called Caitlin the GOAT. Now, I did hear it was a thing that she was a part of Caitlin not getting on there as well. But my thing is, that she is a great coach. She gonna make sure whoever on that court gonna have success. Now you speaking on the coach. Now you speaking on her coaching ability. She gonna be able to get that girl some buckets? Come on, man. You gotta cut that out now. I don't want to hear that. That girl is more than enough talented. She acting like Caitlin Clark ain't never played basketball in her life. Come on now. This girl is over here hooping with the best talent that the world can offer, right? Correct? So how is she all of a sudden gonna turn into an infant over there and get bodied? Nah, man.
That when the eyes of the world are on her, she can thrive. Have you seen what she has looked like right now, in shoot-arounds from game to game? They played 11 games in 21 days. They finally got some rest. Are we thinking about the potential rest that could benefit her finishing the WNBA season strong? Are we thinking about a potential debut in LA in 4 years when she has built that chemistry, has played in all the qualifying tournaments, has built up...
Hold on, debut in 4 years? You thinking about 4 years? Who knows what's going to happen in 4 years? All we know is right now. It's hot right now. You never heard the logic of strike the iron while it's hot? Who knows what? Caitlin might slip up and say something wrong and now the world don't like her no more. And then boom, now you just lost all that chance of getting profit money. You feel what I'm saying? You always got to strike right now. Today is the best time. Even when you're trying to be motivated to do things in life, today is the day to do it. Not tomorrow. It's not promised. And I'm not even going to say the other stuff that could happen to Caitlin. You feel what I'm saying? Because I don't even want to wish that on that lady. Or put that in the air on that young lady. Today is the day. Today is the right time.
Equity within the WNBA and the International Olympic body. Like, you have to think about those types of things too, to me, that really would help set the game for longevity, not just the moment that we all want to see.
Stephen A., can I ask you a question real quick? Stephen A., I want to ask you a question. Is there any...
Why Molly getting into this? Why she getting into this? Why she getting into this? She need to let the hoopers talk. She need to let the hoopers talk, man. And I look, I love the platform. I love what they do. But sometimes Molly gotta let the hoopers and the journalists talk, man. Come on, man. The argument, well, I ain't gonna say argument. The debate is between the ones that's on the platform talking right now. You just be the mediator or whatever they call it. Whatever she there to do, she need to do that. She be trying to interject herself sometimes when it comes to this women basketball and women things. She try to jump in there and say her little slick stuff. Molly, just sit back, baby. Sit back and listen, okay? Just listen. Listen to what's going on.
Part of you that feels like, okay, you can go last, then I'll ask it to Shannon, but it's to you and Shannon. Is there any part of you, to their point, that you feel like this could actually, one, hurt Caitlin Clark because she's A, not in a position to succeed, and also hurts the integrity of the game in women's basketball if people are getting spots when they're undeserving? If you don't want to go...
Wait, whoa. Getting spots that's undeserving? Are you serious? So Caitlin breaking all them records, that's not deserving of being at the USA, being on the USA team? Her coming in and averaging what she's averaging, that don't deserve to be on the, huh? Her breaking the record on viewmanship on a draft for the WNBA, that's not worth it. Her bringing the most money in every game. They had to change the arena because of this woman. They moved it from a WNBA's arena to an NBA arena because of how many people she was bringing. That's not deserving? Come on, y'all. Y'all got to cut this out, though.
Shannon can take it.
I'll take it. I'll look at it like this, Molly. What better way is to get chemistry is to have Caitlin Clark. So these women, because we didn't talk about the Christine Brennan report that she had in USA Today, if I'm not mistaken, and talking about how some of the vets might have felt had Caitlin Clark not got the minutes that many people think she deserves. Think about the narratives and the questions. Narratives and questions are because we have people watching. Tell me the time that we've led the show that we've had this many conversations. A 30-minute block, a 40-minute block last week, talking about the WNBA. And we're talking about it for one reason. Let's not pretend ourselves. Let's not kid ourselves, guys. We want the integrity of the game, but if you want it to grow, you better have your most marketable players. That's why the first person when 1992, Stephen A., the very first person that reached out to was who? Michael Jeffrey Jordan, because they understood the most popular player needed to be on the biggest stage. We'll take anybody else that comes along. We gladly have Scotty and Charles and Malone and Ewing and Robinson. We love to have them, but we need that big dog.
Need that big dog. Come on, man.
Her. Because she has more eyes watching her, talking about her, the jerseys being sent. I don't believe, come on. Y'all make it seem like y'all going to put women in college on the team. Come on, ladies. Like I said, I believe if you put her out there and let people see that she's like really a great young lady and that, hey, man, she ain't trying to big time us. She doesn't think she's better than us because she has all these marketing dollars and everybody's talking about her. Man, she's one of the ladies. She's one of the homies. Let's kick it. Let's embrace her.
No one thinks that right now. I don't think anyone is jealous of the marketing dollars or the eyeballs. But go ahead, Andrea.
I don't want to jump. I don't want to go ahead, Andrea, because I want to stay on topic before we go. No. Oh no, I'm gonna go last, Andrea. Go ahead and speak.
I understand that you all. I understand the marketing perspective, but Shannon, in terms of building camaraderie, you can do that at the World Cup. You can do that at the Pan American Games. You could do that at a qualifying tournament. There are other opportunities.
Come on now. We ain't finna sit here and act like the way they speaking, they acting like they're gonna go to the game, play, and that's it. Then they're going to disperse. They're going to go their own ways. They're going to go do whatever they want to do. They have practices, ladies. They practice. Come on now. Now, we know for a fact, going back to what Shannon was saying, man, Michael Jordan, the Dream Team, they got together. You think they had chemistry? They didn't have any damn chemistry. They ain't never played on the same team ever. Maybe the All-Stars, but you don't, they're playing around. I mean, I think they did take it more serious, okay? They took it more serious back then, but they not going at each other like how they would in a finals. You feel what I'm saying? Now, we all know in history, the most competitive practice was in the Dream Team's practice. And that's where that camaraderie, that's where that hierarchy, that's where the understanding of, hey, you next, let me move the hell out of the way. That's where the understanding comes from, right there. So you talking about camaraderie, chemistry. You don't build that better than anywhere else but playing and practicing together. Everybody knows that. LeBron James played with all these other players in the All-Star game. Doesn't mean he was going to go and win these championships with them. He didn't build the best chemistry off of an All-Star game. And it might not be the best example or best metaphor, whatever. But it's an example. It's a point. You don't win championships off of an All-Star a game playing together and actually being teammates there. You can't get it there. You get it from practicing together, learning each other's hot spots, do's and don'ts, likes and not likes. You know what I'm saying? Hot spots, cold spots, what y'all want to get to on the court. You learn that at practices. And what better way to do that than at one of the higher levels of basketball, since they saying it's tougher and much more grittier over there. It's a high level of basketball being played. Not only will she develop her game, but she'll develop that chemistry as well. Come on, man. Y'all got to stop, bro.
To build Caitlin's chemistry with all of these women. You know when the best opportunity to do that is? At the All-Star game.
Oh,
the
Lord.
All-Star game is fun. The All-Star game is enjoyable. The All-Star game is an opportunity for you to get to know each other. That's what the All-Star game is for. This is the Olympics. Go look at pictures from Team USA when they played in Beijing. That arena was packed. They showed up to watch those women because those women are making history. And
was that arena packed with United States of American people? Or was it the world? Like, come on now. Come on now. I might be loud on the mic because I got it hella close to me. My bad if I'm peeking. But, dog, you really went with that? Look, I'm going to let him keep going.
Challenge everyone to do that is now refusing to watch the Olympics apparently is maybe you should tune in to see what these other women are capable of and what Caitlin is going to be and what Caitlin will play with eventually. And
see, she's trying to go down the route of you should do this, you should do that. That's like, okay, so my bad, I messed up my mic. So all right, so I run a business with my brother, Fly Hippie. I got it on my head, yeah. Fly Hippie, right? That's like me making our product, right? Making our product and saying, y'all should look at this and buy it. Y'all should be looking at, maybe y'all should do this and you will like it. No, it don't work like that. It don't work like, I have to do something to bring the attention here and then they'll start investing in what they're seeing if they like it. That's how it works. Not, I'm going to ignore the analytics because I'm going to do what I want to do. I don't care what the people want. I'm going to do what I want to do. And that works for some people. Right? It works for some people. But y'all have the evidence that is not working for y'all. So why not change? Why not listen to what the people want and change it? Now, I don't know if the people voted to, I heard it's a board that voted for these players to be on the USA team. Maybe they should let the people vote and then take some of them people with them as well. You feel me? I don't know how they can fix it, but I would have took Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, bro. I'm just keeping it a grand. They the two hottest commodities going on right now for the WNBA. It only makes sense to take them, dog. But I don't like her point. Now, like I said, I like these women. I watch them on First Take. I watch them on NBA Today, all that good stuff. I watch them. I just don't like the take. You can't sit here and say, maybe y'all should do this, maybe y'all should, because that's not how you get new people to view what you want them to look at. You gotta listen and you gotta pick up on the numbers and see what they looking at and give that to them. You feel what I'm saying?
Why don't you look at some of these younger players, some of these first-time Olympians that are going to be the leaders on the next Olympic team when Caitlin is a part of that team potentially? Like, I understand what you all are saying, but it is so short-sighted. Caitlin has been playing basketball nonstop since November. A break could be appreciated, and the worst thing you would want is something to happen to Caitlin where she can't finish out the WNBA season. I know you all want to grow this game so quickly, but I don't know how dollars from TV deals watching the Olympics translates from dollars from TV deals watching the WNBA. We're going to continue to grow the game and the W as people tune in to watch Caitlin in the W.
Are you kidding me with that take, shawty? No way you said that. No way you just said that. There's no way she just said you're gonna grow the W only in the W. You're not gonna grow it over here where that it's international and the world is looking. Are you kidding me? No way you just said that. The NBA grew because of how global it is, how global basketball is now. Did Kobe, Michael Jordan, did LeBron, Steph, you think they go over there to China and Beijing and all these other, I might be naming the wrong spots, but you think they go across seas for the fun of it? Come on, I know you didn't just say that one, shawty. No way you just said that one. You know how much money they would make if Caitlin Clark had a USA jersey? Angel Reese had a USA jersey. I'm here in Georgia, right? I'm here in Georgia. They are huge advocates of Angel Reese out here. They love that woman. They love that young lady. It is crazy to think it's not about the marketing. It's not about the money. Well, if that's the case, why are the players complaining? It don't make sense. If it's not about the money, why are the players complaining? Come on now.
And her rest and the potential dynamo finish to the season that she could have could grow the game more on the back end.
One more thing, because they keep talking about the fatigue of Caitlin. They weren't saying this at the beginning of the season. They weren't saying how tired she could be. She just came out of college and went straight into playing. They weren't saying all that. At least I don't think they were. Correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't hear anybody talking about fatigue, though. Now all of a sudden we care about fatigue. I don't remember hearing fatigue at the beginning. All I heard was she was going to get roughed up. She was going to get taught the game. She was going to see the difference. She going to see it's a different level. That's all I was hearing. I ain't hear nothing about being tired. So now all of a sudden, she going to be tired. And didn't she say she wanted to play? I don't know, man.
Then anything else.
Put it in the comments.
Go ahead, Stephen A. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not going to mention his name, but I had somebody that's well-renowned in this business, in this journalism business, use the word tragic. Andrea, he used the word tragic to describe what you're expressing. There is an absence in what you're saying of the big picture. You went on a soliloquy just minutes ago talking about how you're not willing to compromise your integrity. Nobody is talking about individuals compromising their integrity. We don't have to go there. I'm not compromising my integrity. Shanae isn't, you ain't, Shannon ain't, nobody. That's not what this subject is about. This is about history and what history has shown us and our willingness to open our eyes and pay attention to the reality, not to utopia, not to what we want something to be, but what it actually is. You lose me, Chanae loses me, and any human being is going to lose me when we're literally focusing on the content or the quality of a roster without bringing up the fact that one individual, a two-time champion, a national champion on the collegiate level, one of the greatest players to ever play in NBA history by the name of Isaiah Thomas, was left off the original Dream Team.
That's a fact.
Isaiah Thomas. You've got to be kidding me. It was a travesty what they did to him. They put John Stockton on the squad. I know he's a Hall of Famer. I know Isaiah introduced him. I know they're buddies. But that was highway robbery. Anybody with two eyes that watch the NBA knows that is one of the biggest crimes in the history of Olympic competition. There is no reason why Isaiah Thomas should not have been on that off of that team outside of certain players not wanting him on there. My point is this. It was still done. Why? Because as Shannon highlighted, the ultimate appeasement was aimed in the direction of another brother by the name of Michael Jordan. It's how it goes. And we said it last week. And I personally got accused of not promoting the WNBA more by our lovely colleague, Monica McNutt. No.
And honestly, they changed rules just to help Michael Jordan get past the Pistons and you know, play better. They protected their asset. They understood that Michael Jordan was the money. He was the money grabber, bro. He was the cash cow. So they changed the rules just so the game can look better, so he can play better. They changed the rules for this man. You think the NBA gave a damn about what any other players thought? They don't care. Because y'all ain't bringing the numbers Michael Jordan was bringing.
Problems with her whatsoever. Love her to death. But she accused me of that, right? No problem. Then we go on to acknowledge there are many others who didn't do enough of a job of promoting the WNBA. You know why we didn't do a better job of promoting the WNBA? Because the numbers, the eyeballs, the interest, the sizzle, the headlines were not there. No one cared. The public didn't care.
Exactly.
And so now you have somebody.
Exactly.
And so now you have somebody that has the world caring, and you say to her, well, you know what? We want to make purely basketball decisions. It's the right thing to do, and we got to be worried about how other people are going to feel. But you're still complaining about the max salary being $250,000. You're still complaining about the absence of eyeballs.
I said
You're
that.
still complaining about the lack of headlines and notoriety and pub and cachet. You're complaining about all of these things. And the one person who has proven they can alleviate that concern, that could ultimately serve to benefit the better whole, now we want to sit up there and get all altruistic and stuff and talking about, hey, it's about the sanctity of the game and the level of competition. You're going to win by 30 without her.
Thank
Just like
you.
you'd win by 30 with her. It don't make a difference. You make the call because of the betterment of the whole in the end. That is not compromising your integrity.
That's not.
That is business. And y'all are going to find that out.
Ooh, mic drop.
Stephen A., I hear
Mic
you,
drop.
but
I think
they
that-
won game one by
Go
9.
ahead, Andre.
They won game 1 by 9 in the last Olympics. They barely won the first game. It was single, and then another game was by 11. So, like, I get what you're saying, but if the committee's thinking basketball and the committee's thinking gold medal and the committee's thinking long-term what Caitlin will be as an Olympian when she has more strength, more physicality, more chemistry with the players on that team, Caitlin's superstardom, when she's ready to meet the moment, will grow the game in the long run. It'll grow the game.
So they did it.
Look, I'm gonna just stop it right there, man. And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna leave it at this, man. Don't complain about the money. Don't complain about the viewership. When you don't want to make the business decisions that will help those categories of your business. If you're not ready to make those business decisions, don't complain about the money. It's that simple. I don't mind the girls doing, I get it. Oh, it's the integrity, it's the talent. We have to make sure we live and die by, people who perform the best. I get it. Cool. If y'all want to do that, y'all want that type of structure of business, don't complain about what you're getting paid. You can't. You can't complain about the money you're making. Having to go overseas to make more money, all this other stuff, you can't complain about it because you're not ready to make those leaps of faith, leaps of changes in order to make the money that you really deserve. It's that simple. And you can hear it from these women, these lovely women speaking here. They all talking about talent. If it was about the talent that grew the game, my wife would know who Asia Wilson is. I'm just saying. Kelsey Plum. She would know who these people are. My wife doesn't know anybody in the league except Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. I'm keeping it a green. Now, mind you, Maya Moore, I love all of them. You feel what I'm saying? Maya Moore is probably my favorite women's basketball player. I hated how she retired. But I'm just saying, you can't complain about the money you're making if you don't want to make the changes to make the money. Hey, man, I love y'all, man. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about this conversation. Y'all take care of yourselves.